I saw her by accident, or at least, that's what I keep telling myself. Late at night, exhausted, scrolling through a social media feed I didn't even care about, my thumb froze mid-scroll when her photo appeared. At first, my mind refused to accept what my eyes already understood. I leaned closer to the screen, breath caught in my throat. Same face, same eyebrows, same faint scar above the lip. Even the way she tilted her head, as if she owned every room she entered, felt painfully familiar. But she was standing in a place I had only seen in magazines, a marble balcony, city lights behind her, a dress worth more than my monthly rent. Her smile was confident, controlled, expensive. I whispered, "That's me." The room didn't echo back. It swallowed the sound. I clicked her profile, heart hammering so loudly it drowned out my thoughts. Her name wasn't mine. Her life wasn't mine. Photos of events I had never attended, friends I had never met. A man's hand on her waist. A man I had never seen in my life. My stomach tightened, cold and wrong. I scrolled faster. My own reflection stared back at me from every picture, but the woman living those moments was someone else entirely, a version of me who had everything I'd ever wanted. I should have shut the app, blocked her, told myself it was a coincidence, a genetic accident, a doppelganger. But instead, I felt my world leaning sideways, tilting toward a truth I wasn't ready for. Because deep inside, beneath fear and disbelief, a single thought rooted itself. If she exists, then maybe the life I lost was never mine to begin with. I barely slept that night. Every time I closed my eyes, her face rose in the darkness. My face, but calmer, sharper, as if she owned everything I'd ever wanted. By morning, I could no longer separate anxiety from a sick kind of curiosity. It felt like someone had quietly shifted a lever inside me, and now my life was beginning to crack along lines I'd never noticed. I opened her profile again. Her latest story played, laughter, champagne, the warm blur of a party. A man leaned close to her ear, whispering something that made her shoulders tremble in a way that was painfully familiar. Exactly like mine. Then I noticed something that froze me. In the reflection of a glass, distorted, curved, I saw her profile. And for a fraction of a second it looked like she wasn't posing. She was looking straight at the camera, straight at me, as if she knew I was watching. My heartbeat kicked hard, too fast. It was ridiculous, pure paranoia, but the feeling clung to me like cold breath on my skin. I tried to convince myself it was all just coincidence, but the world had already begun behaving strangely, too strangely. Outside, people stared at me longer than usual, some with confusion, some with the cautious recognition you give someone you think you know but can't place. Their eyes seemed to whisper, "Are you her?" Or, "Someone else?" And somewhere deep inside, a terrifying understanding began to form. I was standing at the edge of something dark and enormous, and stepping back was no longer an option. The morning felt wrong from the moment I stepped into my bathroom. Usually, my reflection greeted me with the familiar dullness of routine, messy hair, tired eyes, the soft defeat of another sleepless night. But today, the mirror hesitated. Just for a second, a blink, a flicker of something that shouldn't have happened. I lifted my hand to touch my cheek, and my reflection lifted hers, a fraction of a beat late. Not enough to be sure, but enough to make my throat tighten. I leaned closer. My breath fogged the glass, but hers didn't. Or maybe it did and I missed it. Or maybe I was losing my mind. I pressed my palm flat against the mirror, my skin cold, trembling. My reflection stared back with something I'd never seen in its eyes before. Not fear, not confusion, awareness, like she was studying me, evaluating me. I stumbled back, knocking into the sink. The sound snapped everything back to normal. Her movements matched mine, perfectly synced, perfectly ordinary. But I knew what I had seen, or what I thought I'd seen. Trying to distract myself, I checked her profile again, the other woman, the other me. But her page wouldn't load. Error, refresh. Nothing. It felt like she had vanished overnight, leaving behind only the echo of her perfect life, and the chilling possibility that she hadn't disappeared at all. Maybe she had simply moved closer. Enjoyed the story? Subscribe for more, and feel free to share it with a friend. New stories are coming soon.